Morning, students. Today we are going to discuss about that low cost automation. So many subdivisions available in our low cost automation. In this section, we are going to discuss about that assembly line. First of all, we give some brief introduction about that automated system. So every company having some manufacturing of so many components. So the components are manufacturing in different cells. That the components are assembled in some places. That but the manufacturing of that components and also that manufacturing assembly of that components in one place. For example, if you have a consider as a bike, the bike have so many components. The components are manufacturing different cells. That each and every component that having that different process and all the components assembled in some one place. So these are the things are done by that worker only. Now we are going to introduce robotics or machines are going to implemented for the substitution of employee. That is the automated system. We are giving some examples like that: the machine control system, transfer line, automated assembly line, industrial goods, and material handling system and storage system, and also inspection system. But here we are giving some small example only. But automations we may be implemented to any other things. But here our subject only going to discuss about only the industrial automations things only. So employee implemented at many sections. Many of the things are manufacturing in different places. But here we implemented to the machines in the substitution of the employee. This is automated system. See, there are three types of automations available. One is the fixed automation, flexible automations, programmable automations. Here the x-axis shows this a quantity, the y-axis shows this the variety. So what is mean by that variety? So variety means here, so every components not all having the same operations available. The variety means some of the components having the less number of operations occur, some number of components occur, higher number of operations occur. Based on the requirement, so we have to automated splitted the automate like that. The quantity maybe some of the company manufacturing only less number of components for the flight and the ships like that. Some of the components are manufacturing and bolts and nuts like that. Based on that, our manufacturing components we split it into the three steps. So the fixed and flexible automations like that. So manual assembly line. So what is meant by the manual assembly line? So the components are manufacturing the some sequence of manufacturing by the worker. So this is manual assembly. Here we need not require to implement the automated system. This is the manual assembly line. Factor favoring the use of assembly line: high or medium, product similar or identical. What about that total work content can be divided into work element, and to automated assembly task is impossible. So why assembly lines are protective? See, here we are going to discuss the two important topics. One is specialization of labor, another one is interchangeable of parts. So what is mean by specialization of labor? So all the worker not at all having a specialized to manufacturing of all the operations. Some of them laborers have some intelligent in the machining, some of them laborers have intelligent in the welding. So based on that labor skills we are needed to allot the work. That is the specialization of labor. Another one is interchangeable of parts. Suppose we have considered our product, the part having the 10 components. So we may be we may reduce 10 components into 8. Why we are needed to 10 components into 8? We may be one component may be perform double operations, means we will be reducing the component like that. This is interchangeable of parts. So what is mean by the workflow? Each work unit should move steadily along line. This is the workflow. So we are needed to decide that what are the workflow is available. Another one is line patching. Worker must complete the task within the certain cycle depth. All the worker not completed within our time period of manufacturing of components. At that time, we need some extra time required. That is a line patching. So this slide shows the manual assembly line starting to complete the assemblies. Each and every stations perform some of the operations. After that operations, we assemble the component and dispatched. And assembly workstation. So assembly workstations performed more than 1 hour. So this slide shows the engine components manufacturing. So simultaneously worker and employee standing in line. So one employee completed in one operation, then our next operation will be done by next worker. This is the original of manufacturing assembly. So manufacturing of manual assembly line is some of the examples giving, like here this is a adhesive applications, sealed applications, arc welding, spot welding. Arc welding and spot welding is if you are completed before that one operation, then only we are needed to welded one. Okay, so before welding, so some of the operations before that we are needed to done. After completion of that work one then we are needed to weld. So electrical connections, component installation, the press fitting, the riveting, snap fitting, soldering, and stitching and the thread fasteners. So these are the examples of manual assembly line. So manual levels here, that so manual level, what is the manual level? So in one station there are many of the workers working. This is many of manual level. So utility of worker, so they have some helping worker who fall behind, some personal break, and the maintenance and repair. These are the manual of levels. The work transport system. The work transport system is how the work is transferred from one place to another. The manual methods, the work units are moved between the station by the worker without power conveyor. If you have to implemented that automated system, means you have to use the conveyor system. There are two problems available. One is the striving, another one is the blocking. What is going to be the striving? The assembly operator has completed the assigned task on the current work unit, but the next unit has not yet. The worker completed our work, but the next work not received from before station. That is striving. Another one is blocking station. The blocking station is the operator has completed the assigned task on the current work unit, but cannot pause the unit because that after the next unit not completed the work, so unable to transfer from one place to another place in the next station. That is the blocking stations. So there are three types of methods available. The one is the workstation transport system, one is the continuous moving conveyor, synchronous transport, and the asynchronous transport. So what the continuous transport moving conveyor means, we consider the Navy liquid corporations, then the coals transfer from one place to another system. This is the convoys from one place to another system. So synchronized transport system, this is a simultaneous of working different places. This is the best example. Asynchronous transport system means the work units leave given station when the assigned task is completed. This is the asynchronous transport system. So product variety. So based on the product variety, the single model assembly line and the patch model assembly line and the mixed model assembly line is we differentiated. For example, and batch model assembly line like the sequential making, the mixed model assembly simultaneous making for automobile components. If you are going making of core, means all the components manufacturing some other cells, then bringing into assemble one section, this is simultaneous making. But batch model is if you have to completed and the first components completed, means only the we are going to making the next component. This is the batch model. Alternative assembly line. First one is manual assembly line. So next thing is assembly cells based on worker team. Next one is automated assembly line systems. If you are going to produce the components by the Manual means manual assembly line. If you are splitted into different cells means assembly cells, but all the cells by implementation of substitution of employee by the machine speed, that is automated assembly system. So why we are needed to design the assembly lines? For reduction of parts, reduce the fasteners like a joining system, standardization of fastener. If you require joining in permanent weld or temporary weld based on the requirements, we are needed to fastening that, reduce the difficulties, avoid the part angles. So some of the formulas we are going to see based on that product. What about the we are need to come into the mind. If we are going to manufacturing some one component means how much time is available with me. Based on that availability, we are needed to split the components. Each and every components carries some timing. So we are need to even needed to give some timing to each and every components. Based on that components having time, we are needed to assembly the batch assembly. Here the source the production rate and line efficiency, and also the production rate. So what about that line efficiency? So every components not at all have a same time. If you allotted some time to the worker, but worker existing that the time means we are needed to give some time. There is line efficiency. Here we are source a formula for that RC and line efficiency, total workload and the availability. So number of worker required. So based on our components timing, component operations, how many workers we are required. Based on that formula, we have to calculate the worker required. The cycle time for assembly line. Here each and every stations allotted some of the time. Someone completed as per timing, someone not completed not at all correct time. That is the bottleneck stations. Every station's allotted time is here. So service time and repositioning times. So what is mean by line balancing algorithm? So here we are needed to discuss very important thing. What is mean by? So we are going to manufacturing car. So cars having a different components. The different components not at all require the same time and same operation. Every component is having a different operation, different timing. So but we have allotted some days only. So based on days, based on minutes, we allot timing for all the components and all the operations, but we calculated a timing without losses of the worker and without empty of equipment. We are needed to plan the worker and the equipment. This is a line balancing algorithm. So this is a precedent contained. So what are all the components going to perform before performing the components only we will be perform next units. For example, here source diagram 3, 4, 5 operation without completion of the first two components, we are unable to manufacturing of that third, 4, 5 operations. So next thing 6, 7 site operations we are needed to perform means we are needed to conformly needed to complete the first and 3 operations. This is the procedure constraints. This is maybe given table. This is a formula for the balance of efficiency, balance of the work requirements. 3 factors to the reduce the productivity of the manual assembly: line efficiency, repositioning efficiency, and the balancing efficiency. So these are the formula for calculation of that work. So there are 3 methods we are going to discuss. One is the laser candidate rule and the calibration Western method and range to position weight method for calculation of line balance algorithm. Okay, we will discuss this algorithm next section, and thank you.